Well, Gracie, seems like you've got it all together.
Oh, honey, I ain't no different than any other poor slob trying to make a living. I just get my sorry ass out of bed in the morning and keep moving.
I know what you mean. Oh, I changed my mind. I will have another cup of coffee.
Sure.
Oh, and that lemon meringue pie, that was delicious.
You know, Willie makes the best pie around these pies. You wouldn't think it, but Willie also cooks a mean ass hot dog, really. Why, you should see this place fill up on Willie's Weenie Wednesdays. You really ought to try coming in here on a Wednesday, huh?
Well, I'll do that sometime.
Oh, I don't know, Lynn. It's his problem. Well, she should understand that. I mean, after all, I put in so much into this relationship.
Hello, Miss Stevenson. What can I get for you this evening?
Oh, hon, just coffee for now. We'll be fine, but keep it coming. Thanks. But I thought he could see me the way no one else could. Well, he's a fraud as far as I'm concerned. Is there even a man alive who can see brains as something desirable?
Damn. 15 long, hard years. And what do I have to show for my life? I can't stop worrying. I've got such good kids. I just keep... Stop complaining. Things aren't that bad. And why can't Penny understand about the Chicago offer? I mean, a vice president's position in a Fortune 500 company, for God's sakes. I know, leaving the area would be challenging, but yes, Penny's right, as usual.
Here's your coffee, hon.
Oh, thanks, Gracie.
Well, yes, of course. But a relationship is more than that, Lynn. What do I have? Some kind of disease?
I mean, Penny's great, and we've got a wonderful family, but this job thing, why have I always been so darn cautious? I mean, when the hell did that start? Even with girls, all the way through college. God, is that her?
Oh, you just don't get it. Aren't there enough women out there displaying themselves as sex symbols? I mean, look at my own mother. Some role model she was. Oh, poor Pop. It just infuriates me.
I was shy, I guess. Hell, I was a pansy. Maybe I still am.
I know. All right. It is nice to be noticed by a man. Sometimes, but
I was always scared and then so darn insecure.
I am not insecure. There is just way too much emphasis placed on legs, boobs, and butts.
The guys used to razz me about being a virgin. So embarrassing.
I'm so tired of it. No, that is not who I am. All this stupid male fantasy nonsense. It's all just about sex, sex, and more sex. I don't have time for... Oh, Michael has no idea how much this hurts. You know, my mother left, and then Grandma Martin left. Shit. If I'm really honest, Lynn, I'm just plain tired of loneliness. And you know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore. He's so freaking shallow.
I mean, I had an active imagination. It wasn't that I didn't want to.
And when do I get what I want and need?
Have sex.
I want more than just sex.
Hell, I read enough Playboys.
No, Lynn, forget it. I'm certainly going to.
But I just wanted to wait for the right one.
And I thought he could be the right one. Why does this continue to happen? I just want an honest, equal relationship. Why is that so difficult?
Look, I knew it could be difficult and might take time. And that's what I thought anyway. And until I went to college.
No, Lynn, I I said no. I am not going to be like my mother. Oh, I have to stop. Thanks for checking in on me, though. And I'll be in touch as soon as I get back from the Chicago trip. I gotta go. Ugh. I hate to say it or even think it, but what a nut job my mother was.
I remember seeing her the first day on campus of senior year. Roberta seemed real, honest, and smart, but not like the others.
What got me started on her anyway? I mean, what kind of woman leaves two little girls and a husband? What possible reason could she have had for walking out on us? I mean, she just gets up one morning and decides she doesn't want to be a mother anymore, goes out to the grocery store, never comes back. Poor Pop. He tried. Then Grandma Simmons runs off to Florida, like mother, like daughter. Oh, I suppose they were just too overwhelmed. Yeah, right. Screw that.
I was sort of afraid of her. I mean, what would you have to do with a guy like me anyway? Yeah, well, I would try to chat with her, but it felt awkward.
And when it came to the birds and the bees, gee, that fellow over there reminds me of someone. Shoot, he sort of looks like Jack Jenkins. Good God, that was a lifetime ago. No, it's not possible anyway.
Thank God Roberta took the first step.
No, Pop was lost on the sex topic, poor man. He just never got over Mom. What a shame. And I get stuck to run a household. Who had time for it anyway? My nose was buried in my books. Never thought about a relationship. Well, not until I met good old Jack Jenkins. Wow, that has really been a long time ago since I thought about him. Oh. No, maybe that guy. No, it couldn't be. No way. No. Strange.
Boy, I love to think back about that night.
I remember the night of the party that Cheryl and I threw. I wanted to impress Jack, I think. I wasn't sure he liked me. We'd had some conversations in a class that we had together, but I couldn't read him.
She invited me to her party end of third semester.
But I got myself all glammed up anyway.
I remember how beautiful she looked.
I even bought a new dress for that party. It was pink. It was pink. I never wear pink. But even if I do say so myself,
she looked amazing.
I looked pretty damn hot.
I'd never seen her in a dress. So I walked into the place with a small bunch of daisies.
He even brought me flowers.
She looked incredible. Like an angel.
I guess he did get me thinking about sex.
I caught her looking at me from across the room.
I remember he came in and he looked right at me with this funny look.
I was thinking about...
and you know what he was thinking.
What the heck should I talk to her about?
Sex, of course. What every man needs. Same old, same old.
I finally got up my nerve. I looked her in the eyes and handed her the flowers and babbled some nonsense while I just stood there staring at her.
But I did like him. The ice finally broke. We started talking. I thought he liked me too.
Well, we talked about everything for hours. And then suddenly, we both got quiet. And
one thing led to another, and we finally
ended up in the bedroom where we
went all the way. I finally had sex. It was
some night.
Amazing.
I think I handled myself very well.
Quite adequately. He obviously had more experience than I did, after all.
I was too embarrassed to tell her.
It was my first time. He was gentle, just seemed to know.
It was
magical in a way.
magical in a way.
Wow.
Wow.
I had almost forgotten. And we just both.
Fell asleep. I woke up the next morning nervous and embarrassed.
In the morning, he got up and barely spoke to me.
I blew it because I thought I just got lucky and it was all a fluke. I mean, someone like her must have a steady boyfriend.
He was all weird that morning and said that his
I told her that my
family was coming to visit on campus that morning.
So I got up and ran back to my dorm with barely saying a word.
Yeah, right. He just got up and left.
What
an idiot. I couldn't believe it.
I wanted to call her and tell her how I felt.
A couple of days later, I ran into him.
My hands started sweating and
He looked like he was going to say something.
I would get a lump in my throat every time I would pick up the phone to call her.
It was so strange.
I mean, what do I say?
So he said,
Hi!
and just kept on walking.
Well, I ran into her on campus and got all embarrassed, clammed up again, and well, a week later, I got my nerve back and I decided to go over to her apartment.
I was not going to let that SOB get me down.
On the way over there, I saw her behind the communications building.
He was not going to make me feel worthless.
She was making out with Alan Goodwin, one of my teammates.
So I got to know each one of his friends.
I was shocked.
Intimately.
I found out she'd been with lots of my teammates.
Maybe that was stupid. But that jerk really hurt my feelings. I let myself fall for him.
Turns out she really was just like all the others. So after that, I swore off women. For a while.
I was sowing wild oats, making up for lost time, I guess. But that got to be a bore. I was wasting my time on some kind of sexual revenge.
Then Penny came along. We took our time, slow and easy.
Enough of that stupid behavior. I was smarter than that.
I guess that was the smart thing to do.
I refocused on my education and left them all in the dust.
Maybe if I hadn't had that experience with Roberta, I wouldn't have been ready for someone like Penny. But darn. I miss her. The energy, the way she... This is stupid.
I've always worked so hard at everything.
I mean, not that the sex isn't good with Penny. Well, we are comfortable with each other, and well, that's ultimately more important, right?
As Miss Charlotte Whitten would say, whatever women do, they must do twice as well as men to be thought half as good. Luckily, this is not difficult.
We left the city. Sometimes I thought about tracking her down and writing her, but what the hell would I say?
I think he ran a hedge fund in Connecticut or someplace.
Look, I got a great job as a head trader. Penny and I got married, had kids, but I was working long hours and missing a lot of family time. Things at the firm started falling apart.
And that fund that he built, well, it blew up. 100 million gone. And lots of it his own cash, too, I heard. Poor Jack. Too bad, baby. Like I always say.
The pressure was unbelievable.
What goes around comes around. Sad, though. Jack was really the only man I thought I actually loved. But I was young and...
Things got so
I
ugly.
can't think about that. At the end of the day, they're all the same. Jack, Donald, Steve, and last but not least, Michael. What a horrible time.
What a horrible time.
But with my new promotion, I get to travel, a better salary, bonuses. Heck, I can start my own firm in a couple of years.
We had to shut down the firm. I mean, the entire operation.
Which means I will have enough money and time for fabulous vacations.
All the money had to go back to, well, what was left of it.
And it feels glorious. Shocked the hell out of Michael.
I needed to make some changes in my life, or I'd lose everything.
Why can't he be happy for me instead of jealous and threatened?
Penny was pretty patient with me,
How cliche.
and I had to give up the world of high finance and then take a plain, ordinary accounting job. But we do all right, I guess. I mean, Penny thinks we're better off.
I'm better off, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks anyway.
Onward and upward.
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, as Eleanor Roosevelt so eloquently stated.
I mean, what's really important? Family, right? But darn, I know it could lock up some real financial security, retire early.
I'm going to see the world and have enough left over for a grand and comfy retirement, with or without a man.
I mean, this Chicago job could do the trick. The kids are almost all grown, but Penny just won't change her tune on this.
Most people will let you down if they hang around long enough.
I wonder. Doesn't have a clue of who I am. She looks great. I wonder if she ever got married.
Maybe I'll never get married. And if anyone has a problem with that, too darn bad, baby.
Oh, what the hell am I doing daydreaming about? Look, I have a wonderful family. And I have a wonderful life.
It's just that simple.
Oh, here, let me help you with
Oh,
that.
no, I can get it, really. You don't have to. Thanks.
I couldn't help but notice you. You see,
I really have to run. I have an appointment.
oh, sure. Sorry to keep you.
You know, come to think of it, you do look a bit familiar. Do I know you? Are you?
Yes. I'm Jack. Jack Jenkins.
Oh my God. Jack? Well, I thought it might be, but, well, is it really you? I am so sorry I didn't recognize you. The hair, I mean,
Well.
You look great.
Oh, no. It's okay. You look incredible.
Oh, well, thanks, but geez, it's been a long time, a really long time. Oh my God, and oh gosh, I really do have to run.
Well, let me walk you out.
Oh, no, that's okay, but, okay, sure. I have this meeting in town, and then I'm leaving for Chicago.
Chicago? Really? How interesting. Look, I might be going there myself.